Welcome to another deep dive into the world of college football. Today, we're going to take a closer look at 6 coaches who are under the most pressure entering the 2026 season. Now, you might be thinking, what's so special about these coaches? Well, let me tell you, these guys are in a tough spot. They need to deliver results fast, and if they don't, they could be on the chopping block. So, let's dive in and see what makes these coaches tick, or rather, what's ticking them off. First up, we have Mike Norvell from Florida State. Now, Norvell has had his fair share of ups and downs. He took the Seminoles to the playoffs in 2023, but since then, things have been a bit rocky. The team has only won 7 games in the last 2 seasons, and that's not going to cut it in the win-now culture of college football. Personally, I think Norvell's situation is interesting because it highlights the pressure coaches are under to perform. It's not just about winning games. It's about winning consistently. And when you're not, the pressure starts to mount. Now, let's move on to Bill Belichick at North Carolina. Belichick is a legend in the NFL, but his move to college football hasn't been a walk in the park. The Tar Heels had a rough first season, with more double-digit losses than wins. And to make matters worse, the team is picking up where they left off with a roster overhaul and off-field issues. In my opinion, Belichick's situation is a fascinating study in the challenges of transitioning from one sport to another. It's not just about coaching, it's about understanding the culture and the expectations of college football. Now, let's talk about Shane Beamer at South Carolina. Beamer's 5th season didn't go as planned, with the Gamecocks finishing 4-8. But here's the thing, Beamer has something to prove. He has a talented quarterback and edge rusher, and if he can turn things around, he might just save his job. From my perspective, Beamer's situation is a reminder that coaching is a high-pressure job. It's not just about having a good team, it's about managing expectations and delivering results. Next up, we have Luke Fickell at Wisconsin. Fickell is back on the hot seat after a tough 2025 season. The Badgers had a rough go of it, with a 4-8 record and shutout losses against Iowa and Ohio State. In my view, Fickell's situation is a classic example of the challenges of maintaining success in a competitive conference. It's not just about winning games, it's about staying ahead of the curve and adapting to change. Now, let's move on to Bill O'Brien at Boston College. O'Brien had a promising first season, but the team regressed in 2025, finishing with a 2-10 record. In my opinion, O'Brien's situation is a cautionary tale about the importance of consistency. It's not enough to have a good season once, you need to build on that success and show progress. Finally, we have Mike Locksley at Maryland. Locksley has had a tough go of it, with nearly identical seasons in 2024 and 2025. In my view, Locksley's situation is a reminder that coaching is a marathon, not a sprint. It's not enough to have a good season once, you need to build a sustainable program that can compete year after year. So, there you have it. These 6 coaches are under the most pressure entering the 2026 season, and each of them has their own unique challenges. But one thing is for sure, they're all in the hot seat, and the pressure is on. What do you think? Who do you think is in the most pressure? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more college football insights and analysis.